What's going on, guys? Oh, come on. So you just turned off. Great. Alright. I was back on again. So yeah. I literally, you know, I'm going to pause it because this looks intense. If it ever works, that is, of course. So, literally, I was at work today, and some guy goes to me, one of the worst films you've ever seen is this thing called Valerian and the Thousand Planets or something like that. I had it on, I thought it couldn't be that bad, right? So anyway, the starting of it, right, it was like this utopian, idyllic sort of world where everyone lives in peace. It had no subtitles, but they were speaking like an alien language, and the planet gets attacked, and then that's the beginning of the film. So I was watching it up to that point. I was like, oh my god, I'm intrigued. This is fun. How could anybody say this was a bad film? And as soon as the scene switches to the Americans, that's when I figured out why it's such a bad film. I mean, I only watched like 2 minutes of it. Their acting was like that from like a 1950s movie. Pretentious, snobby. It was just like, it was pretentious, snobby, maybe. It was just, he was up his own ass. And the woman that he was with, she's like, oh, Major, you're not a faithful person. And he's like, I'll be faithful to you. And she's like, well, what about all your conquests? And he's like, but I was looking for the right woman. And then she's like, well, you're not going to find her here. And then he's like, oh, but you have my... I'm like, oh, I can't watch this anymore. So I had to put it off. I'm about to watch a drama series now. What is it? No product placement intended, guys. What is it about films these days that are just... They're not even films anymore. They're just... Bleh. And I'm not going to swear. They are the discharge of a mangy old dog who has been fed Vindaloo, okay? It is honestly... I've seen that... I mean, I've watched Twilight, right? And there was a bit where I was watching the first one on TV. I had much longer hair than this. And like halfway through, I'm laughing for most of it. But halfway through, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm doing this. My hair, I'm pulling my hair out because it's so bad. But I can't watch that Valerian crap anymore, you know. It started off great for the first 2-3 minutes, and then after that, wow, that was horrendous. Alright, yeah, so what is it about movies these days that it just doesn't have the same je ne sais quoi? I don't know. It just doesn't have the same feeling anymore. I've not seen any of the new Star Wars. I can't be asked with them either. I don't know. Do you know they say what's the mother of invention? Necessity is the mother of all invention. So with me personally, I couldn't find like a sort of vampire story that I liked other than Legacy of Kain. You know, the game series on the I used to play on the like a games console, and I was like, I can't find this type of vampire anywhere, so I decided to create my own. Now I'm thinking, you know, there's not any decent films out there anymore, so will I have to create my own film now? Maybe. Films these days are just not what they were. I think people are more into drama series now, aren't they? I think people prefer drama series more. I don't know when the advent came. It wasn't during the Lost era, because I think people have become more addicted now. You know, with Flash, with I've already run out. With the Punisher, with Mr. Robot, you got all these drama series. You got Narcos, True Detectives. What's the one I watched now recently? Obviously, don't forget the two of the biggest, which is Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. Although I'm pretty sure people like Game of Thrones more because Walking Dead is just it's living up to its name. It's just a stagnated piece of nonsense. I'm gonna give this series a go, see how it gets on. But I've not got high hopes. I mean, that Valerian was so bad, and he's a major already. I don't know. I don't know how old he's supposed to be in there, but he's a pretty young-looking guy, and he's already a major. Anyway, you'd expect better from Luke Besson, but I guess that's what happens. The older you get, you look around, you see people liking things like, what's that thing called now? Hunger Games and Scorch Trials and Harry Potter was amazing. We can all agree on that. But I think Luke Besson, he saw the success of Avatar, he saw the success of Hunger Games, and he decided to make some weird amalgamation plus his own Star Wars fantasy, and he came up with Valerian. Poor Luke. Anyway, guys, enough of my useless rant. I hope you're having a great time. We are on the advent of the weekend, so whatever you guys do, hope you have fun. Don't do anything bad. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.